Hello everyone, Madison here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be talking to you guys about like my work life and then how difficult it is with balancing a work life and social life at the same time and then doing this on like top. So yeah, let's get into the video. So yeah, I can't really sit here and complain about my job, really. Like, a job's a job at the end of the day. But this is the part of, like, adulthood now. Like, you're in it for the long run. And, yeah, if people... There's going to be times when other people are free and you're busy. Or you're free and other people are busy. And it's totally fine. It gets like that. And, yeah, it's difficult at the same time because, like, you'd want to, like, when you're working, so in my old job, before I got this card factory job, I could literally be called in at any given second. So it's almost as if I didn't have a social life because I'd go to try and meet up with someone. I'd meet up with said person and then I can't, because, you know, I'll be called in last minute. And then with this job, because I can see my days off and I can meet up with people, it makes it easier and better because I know that if I get called in, if I had tomorrow off and I was working Sunday, I know, for instance, my manager would say to, like, text me and say, oh, sorry for the short notice, are you able to work tomorrow instead of Sunday? Like, I just swap my shifts and I'd have Sunday off instead. And then, so if I'm meeting a friend tomorrow, I could say, can we meet Sunday instead because my rota's just been changed. So it's nice to be able to now see my rota and see when I have time off to see who I want to see. And yeah, really. And even if, like, you're busy and your friends aren't, or you're free and your friends aren't, it's not the end of the world because that's just what happens when you become adults. It'd be nice to see, like, friends every single day like we used to. It's adult life is so different from, like, school. Again, it would be so nice if we were able to meet up all the time, but we can't. Yeah, it just, I suppose because, like, all I can narrow it down to is, like, you know, being adults, really. And yeah, like, it's finding out, like, because now, I suppose now my life should be a little bit easier considering, like, I drive, and, like, that's what makes it even more easy to meet up with people, because if someone, like, one of my friends, she's got a buggy, bless her, and so I say to make it easier on her for, like, because she doesn't drive, to make it easier for her, why don't we meet up in, like, where she lives, and then I can just drive over, park up, and then it's easier on both of us because I've got a parking space. I can drive over, so I don't see the same four walls 24/7, and it's quite nice. But yeah, it's things like that. It's managing to work it out between you, and plus, I now know who the real ones are because the real ones will still continually to try and meet up and make it work and stuff. But yeah, that's how a friendship should be, really, how I see it. But yeah. But like you normally, my fear is that because I used to have like a really bad friendship, should I say, with someone, and whenever I said I can't meet up this day, can we meet up another day, please? They'd get really like sort of snotty with me, and that's my biggest fear, saying to people, oh, sorry, I'm a bit busy this day, can we meet up another day? And then turning around and getting snotty. And the person that was getting snotty with me, she's not in my life anymore. And it's still trying to get used to the fact of not everyone's like that, and trying to get used to like the new habits and everything. And yeah, it's not sort of moving on, because I'd say I've moved on from that friendship, but it's sort of the remains it's sort of left behind. It sort of engraved all these things in me. If I go, sorry, I've got work this day, and she's like, this person is like, oh no, you've got to drop everything for me. It's sort of engraved in my head of, oh, I've got to apologise profusely for not being able to meet up with said person. I've got to drop everything for said person. And my new group of friends are outstanding. They're wonderful to me. And yeah, without them, I'd be nothing, really. Because if I go, I've got this planned today, that planned today, they sort of, because their life is not easier, because no one's life's easy, right? Like, everyone's got ups and downs, and everyone's got a difficult path. But they don't have, like, as much work as I do. Let's put it that way, in the nicest way possible. And they sort of work around me and my schedule. They're sort of like, oh, okay, if you're working this day, we'll just do everything we need to the day you're working, so when you do come over, we can spend time with you. And it's little things like that I appreciate and whatnot. And because I'm, again, driving, I drive over to them because it's cheaper for everyone and it's easier, really. And if I go, I'll make it over by 7:30 one evening. And if I go, oh, sorry, I'm late, I just got stuck in traffic, they say, you don't need to apologise, it's not your fault, and whatnot. It's things like that I need in my life. It's sort of like, yeah, it's knowing who the true friends are about work and everything. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you later. Bye.